Hi everyone, my name is Tamika Atkins. I'm the convener of the Women of Color Initiative and the Executive Director of Pro Georgia. First, I want to pause for a second to acknowledge what a difficult year this has been. From COVID-19 to tense elections, to our country reconciling its history with white supremacy. We have lost loved ones, we have lost jobs, and we are still here. When we launched the Safety, Healing, Renewal campaign, we wanted to support women of color and connect them with each other during the pandemic. We at the Women of Color Initiative were able to interact with you through panels, through trainings, through a month-long self-care campaign. And as we enter the fall, I want to remind you that we are thinking about you. During November and December, we are hosting 4 sessions to close out our campaign, and we're calling them Soul Serenade. We'll introduce music as a force for healing. We'll have a moment for self-care check-in. We'll also have sessions with a woman of color licensed therapist who will provide tips and tools and strategies for us as women of color to manage and maintain our mental well-being. We'll also have opportunities to practice these self-care tools together. We'll do some chair yoga, and we'll also have sound bowl meditation. And our final session will be one of music, of love, of light, and joy, while we celebrate and honor our first ever recipient of our annual 2020 Shiro Award. Thank you for being a part of our Women of Color family. Thank you for being a part of all the activities we've done this year. Thank you for taking care of yourself and for taking care of each other.
Okay. For those who could not hear very well, we're going to make sure that you can hear Tamika again a little later, and we're going to turn up the volume. Is that okay? How about I give you a little recap of what she said? This is Soul Serenade. And one of the reasons that this exists is because we have not only been dealing with our everyday challenges, our generational gifts that were given to us that we're still carrying. Some we're trying to release, some we're trying to build upon, right? We're not only dealing with how ravaged we have been as a community with COVID-19, social injustices, the stress of an electoral process, and then just making it home, right? Making it home and staying healthy, our mental state, how do we stay connected to each other? We have been layered. So what Women of Color Initiative, SisterCare Alliance, all of this team people wanted to make happen is we wanted to come back together and have a soul serenade, because there's something powerful. One of the key women that have been the engine for the Soul Serenade initiative is Sandra Barnhill. And she blessed us with a nice, calm centering before this gathering today that reminded us that our choice to engage our soul, to not cover it up, to not bury it, to not stuff it down, to not get a PhD in suppression, right? Like we talked about over the summer. Our responsibility to our soul also lies in our responsibility to our ancestors, to not ignore our spirit, to not ignore the gifts that were passed down so that we can serenade our own souls and serenade each other as a salve to cope these experiences. So I just wanted to make sure you know that Tamika's sharing began with framing where we are. And then she kind of gave you a little teaser where we're gonna have yoga. I saw Lorraine on with the comedic yoga that's gonna just bless us in another session. We're gonna have a lot of interactive self-care specific activities that we'll get to do together. And even though it's virtual, we still want you to participate. So for those who are hearing me right now, I want you to do something really quickly, okay? And if you've ever come to any of my sessions, you know you have to comment in the box because I need some affirmation. I need some feedback. I need that. Zoom in this camera doesn't get it for me all the time, okay? So thank you, CJ. Yes, Sandra, thank you. Who else? Althea, thank you. Who else? Chime in. Can you all hear me? Is my sound, is my volume okay? Nobody else? Up, Lorraine, thank you. Up, Cheryl, up. Tanya, yes. Jerry, yes. Woo, I'm feeling it. Hold on. Yolanda, hold on. It's coming in. Letitia, hey, girl. Leah, Lloyd, yes. Woo, okay, I feel better. I feel better. You know, we have to work hard with this Zoom. I want to make sure that you all know that there's something special that's going to happen. We not only are here to soothe our souls, we're here to everybody type this in chat because I can't get you to repeat after me in an audience form, receive. Type that in the chat, type the word receive. Yes, yes, Cheryl, thank you, receive. I don't care if your I is before your E. We are here to receive. And sometimes, thank you, Althea, thank you, Letitia, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Mama Akena. Oh, yes, for right now, you're only gonna see me. Okay, Yolanda, thank you. So you are here to receive. I am here to receive. And there is somebody very special that wants to give us something. I'm gonna introduce the person, but I'm gonna share the bio so you all can see who this is while I'm communicating it to you. But tell me really quickly before this person comes on so we can prepare our spirits, so we can prepare ourselves. Tell me a time, have you ever had a time when it was difficult for you to receive? Just say yes or no in the chat. If you want to add a little more, you can. Tanya, yes. Sandra, yes. What did it feel like when someone offered you something and it was hard for you to receive? Awkward. I'm a giver, so yes, hard to receive. What else? Yes, after several disappointments. Sad. Ooh, like I did not deserve it. Set up. Y'all better tell the truth. What else? During this COVID-19. This is Glory. Hi, Glory. Women Watch Africa. How are you? So receiving is a choice. And I'm going to ask that you receive differently today. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The way that I want you to receive today is, thank you for saying yes. All right, the way I want you to receive today is I want you to monitor the moments when something is offered that speaks to you. And I want you to type in the area, just me, just type me. So practice right now. Type the word me in the chat. Yes, 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 yes. When it's something that you critically need and someone is offering it to you and you have the option, thank you, to receive it, you're not receiving it because you're selfish. You're not receiving it because you just feel like it today. You're receiving it because it is a need, and a need does not go away. Remember from the summer teachings, a need does not disappear and disintegrate. A need gets worse. A need, when it's neglected, begins to grow. It begins to infect other areas of your life. So what I want you to do is, I want you to type me, or type a feeling, or type what you're getting when you begin to receive what this brother has to offer to us, this particular vessel that wants to serenade our souls. I'm going to introduce him. Is that okay?
Yes.
Ah, I like that I'm hearing somebody responded. Okay. So we are going to receive today from this brother, and I'm going to just share so you understand who you are going to be listening to. Iman is both an artist and one of the most talented pop R&B songwriters in the industry. His EP entitled We've Met Before peaked at #3 on the iTunes R&B charts under his former artist name, Mateo. The single, How Good Is Your Love, peaked at #6 on BET's 106 in Park. His most recent self-titled EP, Iman, was featured and received rave reviews by High Snobiety and Gay Times magazine, with his single Technicolor being selected for Hulu's 2020 fall lineup campaign. Do you all see some of the accolades down here? Do you see that Iman is about to offer something where he's also written songs for artists including Rihanna, Alicia Keys, and many others? I just want to make sure you know that I am ready to receive, because the sounds that are going to come from this brother will come through my body, come through my spirit, and they were sent not just by him, but somebody said Anana needed this, somebody said Leah needed this, somebody said Linda, Cheryl, Tiffany, Tracy, Brianna, Loretta, Daryl, Tanya, CJ, Linda. If this is hitting you, I want you to type me, or I want you to type yes, I want you to type something, and what I'm saying is hitting you. Somewhere, somehow, somebody, some spirit, whatever you believe in, made it possible for you to be here, and I want you to receive. Brother Iman, will you please join us and share a little bit about what you would like us to receive today? Who's ready? Type ready in the chat.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
Do y'all understand? I've got to bond with this brother. Just this week, we had a wonderful time. And Iman, I'm so excited. I mean, every word that I said, we are ready to receive. I know I am.
I'm excited too, and I'm so excited to, first of all, get to speak with you. She's like a beaming light, of course, and appreciative to the Women of Color Initiative for letting me do this. So let's get it going. Let's do it. Magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the sun that always shines, like the poets in this rhyme, like the galaxies in time. If it's pleasing, then why is it can't be never leaving? Like the day that never fails, like on seashores there are shells, like the time that always tells. It holds the key to every heart throughout the universe. It fills you up without a bite and quenches every thirst. So if it's special, then with it, why aren't we as careful? It's making sure we dress in style, posing pictures with a smile, keeping danger from a child. It holds a key to every heart you'll never hurt. It fills you up without a bite and quenches every thirst. So if it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the lifetime of the sun, it will leave no heart undone. For there's enough for everyone. Oh, 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 What's up, everyone? My name is Iman. It's a pleasure to be with you here tonight. I want to thank the Women of Color Initiative for having me, and thank Anana for the introduction and her words of wisdom through the evening. The song I just sang is called If It's Magic, and it's one of my favorite songs by Stevie Wonder, and I think that when he's saying magic, he's really talking about love, which is the most powerful element of the universe. And he asked the question, if it's so precious, why don't we handle it with care? And if we are the personification of love and the walking version of love, why don't we handle ourselves with more care? And I think that's why we're here this evening. I am a son of 3 strong women, my mom and 2 grandmothers, who have instilled so much love and time in me, and sometimes they have sacrificed their own needs and wants and peace of mind. And I think that goes for a lot of women, especially women of color in their communities, who are the backbone of the community. And this is your time, especially in this crazy, crazy year where there's pandemics and elections and civil unrest. And I think that I was pondering the idea of social distance and what it means, and maybe it's more than just not being able to eat at restaurants or go out to eat at or go to a movie theater. That maybe we've been socially distant from each other for a very, very long time. Unable to speak to each other, unable to see each other and talk through our differences. And I think that's because we've become very, very distant from ourselves, from the core of who we are, which is love. And so I wrote a song about it, and it's called Social Distance, and I'm gonna sing it for you next. Could these ideas catch my fears without no consequence, without no evidence? Be the light inside the dark. Each time I sing, my ears ring and keep me in suspense and test my confidence. Yeah, and I get too private sometimes. Don't let nobody inside. Sometimes I think I'm open when I'm closing blinds. I'm way too private inclined in some dark room in my mind. And maybe that's the truth I'm searching just to find. Could it be me? Or could it be something that I'm missing? Could it be somewhere hiding? Call it social distance. Could it be me? Oh, well, could it be something that I'm missing? Could it be somewhere out there? Call it social distance, distance. feel mysterious and get freaking delirious and lose my self-control. Cause every time that I feel what I feel, it feels so all alone. I lock the windowsill and I get too private sometimes in some dark room in my mind. And maybe that's the truth I'm searching just to find. Could it be me? Or could it be something that I'm missing? Could it be somewhere hiding? Call it social distance. Could it be me? Oh, oh, oh. Could it be something that I'm missing? Could it be somewhere out there? Call it social distance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Guess I'll hide away in my little cage, nothing on display. Work on me today, close up all the shades, smoke another, yeah, and get it together. Tell them not today, burn a little sage, probably meditate. Maybe it's a phase, I ain't counting days. Hear me when I say, yo, can we talk another day? Could it be me, yeah? Oh, could it be me, yeah? Oh, could it be me, yeah? Could it be me, yeah? I wanna just be, I wanna be free, I wanna just be. So just let me be, let me be. So when we take time for ourselves and we start listening to ourselves and listening to that voice in our heart, it's usually saying something to us over and over again. And it's something like this. It's saying, me, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Yeah, yeah. Hands in the soap, have the faucets running, and I can't keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone while you're stuck in your zone, and you don't have a clue, but I don't wanna give up, no. Baby, I just want you to get up. And lately I've been a little fed up, yeah. I wish that you could focus on me, yeah. Can you focus on me, yeah. Baby, can you focus on me, yeah. So you focus on that voice and you listen. And you find out that voice is the best friend you've ever had. And that it's there for you in the good times and especially in the down times. You can hear it saying louder and louder. He's saying, baby, keep your head up. Keep your head up right, baby. Keep your head up. Keep your head up right, baby. Keep your head up, yeah. Keep your head up right, 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 right. Baby, keep your head up. Keep your head up right, baby. Keep your head up. Keep your head up right, baby. Keep your head up, yeah. Keep your head up right, 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 right. He was always tearing pages out of magazines, trying to find a version of himself. With a closet full of secrets and his Maybelline, guess he learned to kiss and never tell. Mama taught him to lie, told him pray to the sky, let him wash all the sins away. Cause the world we in ain't ready for no renegade, and every heart has got a little pain. She said, baby, keep your head up, keep your head up right, baby, keep your head up. Keep your head up right, baby, keep your head up, yeah. Keep your head up right, 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 right. She said, baby, keep your head up, oh, 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 oh. Cause baby, it's the whole of the world. Keep your head up right. The world, Papa raises little beauty like a pageant queen, but her reflection saw somebody else. So she painted on a smile and called it self-esteem. Another trophy sitting on a shelf. She traded sneaks for heels as she swallowed her pills, living life in a masquerade. Cause daddy said this world ain't ready for no renegade, but when your heart has got a little pain, he said, oh, 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 keeping the faith now. These are the breaks now, yeah. He said, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Cause baby, it's the whole of the world. Keep your head up right. You got problems, I got problems too, sometimes too. You just gotta lose, yeah. But don't you look at the pavement, yeah. Just keep on lifting your head, yeah, you got problems. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, don't you worry, it's alright. Oh, 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 yeah. Keep the faith, yes, yes. Don't be scared, no, no. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Keep the faith, yes, yes. Cause everything is working out, yes, yes. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Baby, keep your head up. Baby, keep your head up. Baby, keep your head up, yeah, yeah. The funny thing is that we have all the power in ourselves that we've always needed. And it comes in that voice, that higher self who we already are. And in that power there's freedom and clarity about what our next moves are to change our world, change our family and our societies. And it gives us freedom to have joy and rise above our pain and march down the streets and fight for justice for all. Told to stay inside, locked behind our eyes, hoping that we never know that when another one falls, all the people are falling. Deaf and paralyzed and blindly terrorized from the truth we can't ignore. If not together we fall, all the people are calling, singing, freedom is coming, freedom is coming. Yes, our freedom is coming, freedom is coming, but we gotta take a stand. is running, freedom is running before freedom is coming, freedom is coming, gotta grab it by the hand before it's gone too soon. Can't breathe to save my life, oppression televised. We raise our hands up to the sky. Don't let another one fall. Tell the people start walking. Drums and picket signs, the voice of millions on the rise, singing love is all we need. Oh, if not together we fall, all the people are calling, singing freedom is coming, freedom is coming. Yes, our freedom is coming, freedom is coming, but we gotta take a stand before it's gone too soon. Sometimes freedom is running, freedom is running before freedom is coming, freedom is coming, gotta grab it by the hand before it's gone too soon, before it's gone too soon. Yes, our freedom is coming, freedom is coming. Yes, our freedom is coming, freedom is coming. Gotta grab it by the hand. Oh, yeah, yeah. Before it's gone too soon.
Everybody take a deep breath. Hold it, let it out. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, let it out. Iman.
Hey, what's up?
Your voice, you asked us to listen to your voice as a lyric in one of your songs. And I can only speak for myself, but there was something that was coming through with your voice.
Mm-hmm.
And it was consistent. It didn't matter what song you sang. It didn't matter what you were saying. And if anybody else is in agreement, please feel free to share in the chat. There was a steadiness. There was a calm and a strength all at the same time. And I would just like for you to share with us what is happening when you are singing, and how is
Yeah.
the experience of the writing and all of the weight of the topics
Yeah.
that you're dealing with. How does that not stay festering in your body?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first it takes a lot of breathing. I mean, to just to get through that, you know. I think that I decided some years ago with my music that it would be an outlet for not only to free my soul, but also hopefully by freeing my soul, it frees others. And you know, for a long time doing music, you get bogged down into trying to be successful at it and like literally make money and get in front of people and big audiences. But the real joy in it is to be of service with the music and is to somehow elevate the conversation and so specifically, sometimes music comes from different places, but I think that the Freedom song, the last song, happened this summer because we were right in the middle of the George Floyd incident. It was, the protest. And I live downtown in Los Angeles, so I heard protest every day for probably, 60 days almost. Helicopters and while it was one of the most inspiring times, it was also one of the most heavy times for me because it made me really question how much I've done to advance the cause of the movement, be a voice for people that are voiceless, And it was and that song kind of came out of that feeling. So yeah.
The heaviness, can you talk a little bit about what it feels like while you're singing and you're addressing the heaviness? Like what's going on in your body? I think a lot of us who are not blessed to be able to be received is, on the inside and in my spirits.
You were singing earlier though.
I sound
You were
amazing.
doing sound check. You were doing it. Me.
However, it does not translate through Zoom very well. So, but those of us who are not able to translate the way you do,
Yeah.
what's going on in your body when you see trauma, when you see hatred, when you see death, when you see struggle, when you see children and our elders and people who don't feel as equipped to fight, just really having a hard time. What's going on in your body that is
Well,
physically happening?
I would say in my body, like when I'm witnessing those things, there is a heaviness, and there's sometimes there's a guilt about not doing more. That's in my body then. But I would say that when I'm actually singing about it, it doesn't feel heavy at all. Actually, there's actually like a release that happens, and then when I'm doing it right, when I feel like I'm singing it properly from a good place, I'm more of a vessel, and it's being just kind of flowing right through me. It's kind of unfiltered, and it feels it feels freeing and very light. Actually, it's a weird thing, I think us as people that are trying to help kind of elevate the conversation and change people's lives. A lot of times we take on the weight of people, but I think that really the thing that sheds the most light on the darkness is just being light and just feeling light. And I think that, and that's what I feel when I'm singing it. I feel like I'm light. It's just like there's like I'm beaming in a way, and it's not me. It's not the small I. It's the big I. It's like it's something bigger than me, and I think that a lot of people feel that in their expression, in their own expression, their own creative expression. Say, if we are made in the image of the Creator, then we are all creators, and that whatever your creative process is, and that means everybody on here is a creative and is an artist. There's those times when you're doing something and you almost forget that you're even doing it, but you're just doing it and you're just in the flow of it. And then you'll say something or you'll write something, you'll be like, wow, that was pretty deep. You know what I mean? And you'll read it back and like, I have no idea who that was, but yeah, that was you. And that was, and you were just allowed yourself to be opened up for a greater message to come through.
If anyone has a question for Iman, let us know now. Go ahead and type it in the chat. But what we're gonna do, Iman, is I'm gonna ask you, has there ever been a time where you were so sad or so down or so hurt or so confused that you could not sing?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah. There
What
has.
happened if you're open to sharing?
Um, well, I think there's a couple times. I mean, I definitely felt a heaviness like this summer, with everything that was happening. And I did feel like I couldn't sing because I felt like everything I was singing about was too frivolous in comparison to what was really happening. I think there's also a time back when I was at Interscope, signed there for a few years, and there was some dark moments where I was really trying to figure out who I was and what I was all about, and I remember that time period. I really felt like I couldn't get out my voice, like my voice was stuck, and my imagination was stuck, and it felt really horrible. It felt like I was just kind of bound up, and everything was kind of locked in my body in a sense, I guess.
How did
And
you get out? How did you get out of that space? And if anybody can relate to this, please share, because I'm sure it will help Iman to hear that somebody else has been there before. Go ahead and share in the chat, everybody. But how did you get out of that?
it took some time. I developed a spiritual practice out of it in terms of like meditation every day. It took rituals actually, because when you're in that place and you're in a dark spot, this is the way it works. Your mind just kind of gives you more dark things to think about and more things to worry about and more doubts and fears and all those things. But when you start to develop like a practice, like every morning, I meditate. Some people take cold showers. Some people run. Some people stretch. But there's some things that every day you get up and do, and it's going to set the course of your day. And especially in the morning, because I feel like that's the best time when you really can set your intention and momentum for the day. And that really changed a lot for me. And it was incremental. It just all of a sudden I got lighter and lighter, and better thoughts came along, and more creativity came along. And then also, writing. I do. There's a thing called morning pages that I do
I
sometimes.
love it, from the artist way.
Yeah, the artist way. Oh my God. Yeah, I love that. I love that.
I love that book.
It's so good. And one of the prayers in that artist way book is saying that that your talents are a gift from God, and you using those talents are your gift back to God. And so,
Now,
mm-hmm. And
you
so,
know, go ahead.
well, go for it. What are you gonna say?
I was going to say, you literally just shared something that ties into where we're going next. But I want to highlight that Iman and I got a chance to chat about this documentary that I love, that I talk about too much, called A Mandala, A Revolution in 4-Part Harmony. And there's a song by an artist in there where he says a line similar to what you just said, where he says, and I'm going to butcher it and I will not sing it. Okay, that's not gonna happen, people. But I will say that the line in the song said that, even through music and the words and your artistry, you still have something to give back to the world. That is still something you can offer. And in order to be able to give something, you have to be able to nurture what you have. So I want to give a refresher to those who have joined us, Iman, today. But I'm wondering if you can kind of bless us one more time after I kind of do a little gentle reminder with our self-care check-in. Is that okay?
Yep, let's do it.
Well, wait, let me see if we can get a little feedback. Would you guys like to hear one more time before we close out, Iman sharing a little bit more after the self-care check-in refresher? Oh, we have a por favor. We have a yes, please. We have an absolutely. We have a yes.
Okay, it's happening. It's happening.
Okay. Brianna says yes. Okay. More of Iman. Okay. So Iman, I'm going to give a little refresher to some of our ambassadors. We have some strategic self-care ambassadors on here today who have gone through the training, the SisterCare Alliance training, to be a strategic self-care ambassador, to hold a light up for themselves and others, to hold space and to protect the space so that we can address what we critically need. And you, sir, have just protected and enlightened such a space for us to take spiritual, emotional, and artistic good care of ourselves. So thank you.
Beautiful. All right.
We'll be right back. Oh, I know, I love it too, Atala. Okay, Mama Ikena, Brianna, Alicia, or Alicia, I'm trying to remember, Miss Ortiz. I think I remember you from the class and I was jacking your name pronunciation up. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Shanitha, hey, how you doing? I got it. Okay, thank you, girl. See, I have a good memory. I just, woof. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen. And on my screen, we're going to do a gentle reminder. That was my drum roll, because I don't have instruments up at the moment like Iman does, but I'm going to share my screen. And what we're going to do is we are going to do a strategic self-care check-in. And I'm going to want to hear from you all, because I not only have some ambassadors on here, but I have a lot of people that have taken my course. And I want you to first take a wonderful deep breath. And before I even give you a refresher in the chat area, I want you to type, after you take your deep breath, what stuck out for you the most after taking the strategic self-care class or the ambassador training? Since then to now, what have you really pulled from? What have you been able to exercise? What has stuck out for you? What has been improved upon? What challenges have you been having? I want to hear from you. Dígame, por favor. I don't see anything in the chat. Atala, I'm gonna have to call on people like we are in class. Let's see. Uh-oh. I see something. Okay, Mama Ikena, accountability, okay. Sandra said baby steps, that I do not have to have it all together or to be able to do it all. CJ, that term I need has saved my life. Come on, CJ, come on now. What else? Talk to me. When you think about what Iman just shared, Alicia says, the way the self-care program is set up, it's so accessible, reminds me that everyone is worthy of self-care. Yes. Althea says, being intentional. Leah says, baby steps are so helpful. I've been sharing that with my clients. I love it. I love it. Now, did everybody take a deep breath? Okay. Brianna says, support and asking for what I need from myself and others. Mama Ikena says, ask yourself, what do you need today? All right. So now that we've taken a deep breath, I want you all to take a moment and think about a phrase or a tune or something that you heard Iman share, even if it was a note that he hit, okay? And I want you to think about how it made your soul feel. How did your soul feel during any or one moment of listening to Iman? Share it, please. This is interactive for those who are not aware of how we roll. This is completely interactive. I want to hear from everyone. When you were listening to Iman, how was your soul feeling? And how is it feeling right now? Sandra said, freedom is coming, made my soul glad. Mama Ikena said, listening to the Stevie song resonated with you, okay? What else? CJ, it was feeling hopeful. Nice, yeah, that came up for me too, CJ, the word hope came up. Anybody else? Kimberly Carter says, it made me feel hopeful, which has been lacking lately, okay? Who else? Just a few more. Shanitha, oh, I'm so glad you're here, Shanitha. Said, I appreciated his transparency. Me too. Kunal said, it felt like grace. Alicia, my soul is stretching. I like that. Do you all know how important it is to share, to not just experience something, but to let it out of your mouth, or to paint a picture, or to sing a song? So even what you're typing in this chat is you taking excellent care of yourself. Atala, focus on me. I enjoyed listening, wondering if he wrote it. The intention is felt. Linda said, I felt, what is it? Vibration? You felt the vibration, okay. Singing along and feeling refreshed. Right now is more than enough. Peace. Oh, you guys, you ladies. Oh. Okay, so I want you all to know that a soul serenade is also me being able to read your words. By sharing, there's a type of serenading that's happening that we're doing for each other, and you're giving back to Iman by just sharing your thoughts. So after unearthing all of this soul-stirring experience, I want us to answer that very powerful question that we always talked about in the trainings. Right now, after hearing what you've heard, what do you need? I know I need a hug. I happen to be in the house by myself right now, and I need a hug. When I was listening to that, I wanted to just be next to somebody. I wanted to lay my head in a grandmama's lap, or I wanted to, I don't know, just be next to people, right? That's what I need. And soon, I hope. What about you? What do you need? Type it in the chat. What do you need right now? Mama Ikena said, I felt that magic is everlasting, like the lifetime of the sun, knowing that women are the carriers of magic, just need self-care and healing. That's like a song, Mama Ikena. Sandra said, more music that heals in my life. That's a good need. CJ said, I was thinking the same thing. I need a hug. Girl, I'm gonna drive over to your place. Althea said, I need rest and relaxation. Okay, we have more deep breathing and relaxation. Yes, the same, a big hug. Oh, I know. I need to sing. Yes. Tiffany said, reassurance that better days are ahead. Storms don't last forever. Oh, girl, CJ, I will get in my car right after I click off of this Zoom, okay? Don't play with me. Alicia, I need to sing and dance. Yes, okay. You all, I am proud of you for being courageous enough to even speak up. And Iman, I know you're hearing this. You're more than welcome to unmute or chime in if you like, because I want to make sure that everyone still feels connected to you. But this is the impact that your music has, sir. This is what you're doing to many people on here. And I know some of these sisters on here, and I know the work that they do. I'm gonna get a little choked up because I know the work that they're doing. And I know it is not easy. And I know that they have people that they are caring for as well. And so I'm really proud of you all for just receiving, because you could have not received. So thank you, Iman.
Thank you all. That every word that was written is just blessed me so much, and it made me emotional. So I was tearing up. The idea of your soul stretching made my soul stretch. So it was like soul yoga in here. So it was great. I love it, and I appreciate everyone. Soul yoga. That's it. Yo.
Kimberly said, I needed this invite. Hold on, I'm about to scroll back up, Kimberly. I needed this invite and this beautiful music today. I've been working on more self-care, and this timing of this could not have been better. Nice. I need to feel emotional peace. I need more presence. The music helps me stay present. Oh, yes, Alicia, the music helps me stay present as well. Oh, I'm gonna keep reading forever. So now what I want us to do, everybody, is I want us to, hold on, let me expand the screen. I want us to take what we're clear about, because what we're doing is we're reinforcing being clear, right? about what's happening, and the potency of it is amazing. So we're reinforcing being clear about what we need, and that's very revolutionary, by the way. And now I'm gonna take the fact that we have developed this clarity, and I'm going to give you a gentle reminder about what we learned so that we can check in with each other. Now, I like this immediate check-in. I like that a lot of you have shared kind of your best takeaways from the summer. So that's a part of our check-in. But I also want to remind everyone that it is so important to be strategic, that we're not randomly taking care of ourselves, that showing up for this particular event, that the Women of Color Institute, that Tamika and all the other Women of Color thought leaders and SisterCare Alliance members and everyone who's come together to really make this movement happen, we are strategic about our choice to put this together. This is not just some cute little thing that we're doing. We believe that our gathering today, the choice of working with Iman, the title of this event in and of itself is a strategy. And so if you can absorb that and then pay attention to the definition of strategic self-care, you'll see that's what we're doing. So strategic self-care is the act of planning and executing regular self-care activity. Planning and executing regular. What did Iman talk about? He talked about this ritual. Like, you may not believe it yet, but if you just keep doing the action, there is an impact. And so strategy and the word regularity are typically together, right? Because you want to build on that. So this strategy is about planning and executing regular self-care activity. Why? For the purpose of addressing your spiritual and emotional, the different categories. I know we all know this. I even have a couple of trained consultants on here. Spiritual, emotional, economic, artistic, physical, educational, and social needs. What we agreed on is that we're not just going to pay attention to one area, but that we're going to be revolutionary and strategic and address our critical needs in more than one area. If we can show up to other activities, if we can show up to work, if we can walk in our homes at night and multitask in more than one area, we can do this too. It is not a new talent. It is not a new skill set. So this is kind of a gentle reminder from the summer that the goal is not just to address how we're caring for ourselves and what we need, but to make sure that the goal is do it until you're no longer in a critical state. That's why we have to be strategic, because there are others that have entire business plans, strategic business plans built just to profit off of an entire community's low self-care activity. And if someone else is being strategic about their profit margins, you need to be strategic about how you're caring for yourself to break these patterns so that we can leave the critical state. Now, if we remember and we recall, we talked about, get you down here, random self-care looks like this. Oh, I took a bath. Who knew it was possible? Oh, I think I'm going to just meet with an accountant. I'm going to face the music. Oh, something could happen. You never know. And then if that thing happened, we wait until we hit rock bottom to randomly say, okay, I'm going to have to figure something out because I don't want to give up, but I almost did. And then we begin to check. Strategic self-care, to Iman's point, at least spiritually and emotionally, him waking up in the morning with his morning pages, with his meditation, and really being as ritualistic, as regular and repetitive as possible. That is what strategic self-care is. Strategic self-care is waking up and asking yourself every morning or every week, what do I need in multiple categories of care? What do I need? What do I need? And then you go about the business of addressing them. You get support. And then you stay engaged with your self-care plan. Here are the different categories. We talked a lot about that. And to check in right now, talk to me about which category of care is resonating with you right now. You want me to put it back up? Somebody tell me if you want me to put the categories back up. I'm looking in the chat. Okay. CJ said physical. What do you need? What do you need? First, which of these categories of care are resonating with you? Which one of these categories, when you pass your eyes over it, but your stomach turns into a little bit of a knot, or you'd like to skip over it, or you'd rather not talk about it? That is one of the techniques we talked about. That's a way that you can begin to say, all right, I need to prioritize that. Okay. So what is coming up for you all? This is a check-in. Physical. Jerry, was that helpful, Jerry? I posted the categories. Atala said physical and social. Rihanna said artistic. Artistic and spiritual. Come on, Iman. Sandra, artistic. Leah, physical. Althea, economic. Kunal, spiritual. Jerry, good, Jerry. Mama Kana said economics. Okay, social, economic, okay. Artistic. So economic self-care, remember, is your time, money, and energy. Time, money, and energy. All right, now, if we are clear and we've checked in about what category is really at the forefront of our critical needs right now, or regular needs, if we're clear about that, privately write down what it is that you need. So take a moment. This is the purpose of the check-in. It's not for me to rush through anything. It's for you to walk away with an action item, or at least a clear understanding of something that you need. I am getting a hug, okay? I don't know what you all are gonna be doing when this clicks off, but I'm going to figure that one out. I'm so 100% gonna figure that one out. Poor CJ, I'm about to be on her doorstep. What do you need? Take a moment, get your phone out, get a pencil and paper, old school style. What do you need? Iman, Sandra, Tanya, Regina. Write down, what do you need? Now, you can share it in the chat if you like, but there's no requirement. A lot of times in this recap, a lot of times people say, okay, but I don't want to deal with what I need. I don't want a new to-do list that I'll never get to. So the refresher, the gentle reminder is we talked about mastering the art of the self-care baby step. And we talked about how critical it is that we remember that a self-care baby step is an act that seems absurdly simple and gets you one step closer to your self-care goal. And the goal is to repeat the self-care baby step once you've accomplished it. Do not let embarrassment say, oh, I should be able to get more done. That is what is hanging you up. Just keep repeating the baby steps over and over again. I said, I worked today. I worked hard today. I need a self-care baby step so I look like something during this Zoom activity, during the Soul Serenade. What baby step should I take? I think I'm going to clean myself. Okay, I think I'm going to take my twist out. Okay, I think that I'm going to put some kind of a dress on and add some color. Okay, I think I need to eat something. I took self-care baby steps to show up for you tonight. What is a self-care baby step you can take to address what it is that you critically need right now? Take a moment and write it down. Take this opportunity. Once you've done that, you have an opportunity with your playbook and journal that everyone's able to get a copy of. You can track this. You can meet up with others who are tracking this and make sure that you are writing down what it is you need. Let me look at the chat. Wait a minute, am I missing something? Jerry says, I need to move and get settled. My baby step is to keep looking until I find the right place. I like that. You can also ask somebody else. You can give them top 3 criteria to at least get the ballpark narrowed down and somebody else involved. That's another baby step. Iman said, I need to work on my physical for sure, been slacking. Okay, so now we need a self-care baby step. Need to move. Okay, all right. So just remember, the more that you wake up and ask yourself what it is that you need in these different categories of care, you will begin to create your own rhythm. What really spoke to us about what Iman and other just magical creative artists provide for us. One is on here, her name is CJ. She is a phenomenal magical artist, in addition to a business owner, in addition to a strategic self-care consultant. Magical artists, they walk with this internal rhythm. And that internal rhythm just radiates out from them. They speak in a type of rhythm. They listen in a type of rhythm. They make others slow down to the point where you have to join their rhythm. And so I'm going to offer to you all in this self-care check-in how important it is for you to ask yourself and actually write down what it is that you critically need. Even if you pick one category, even if it's once a week, I want you to find the courage to link up with the self-care buddy, again, revive it if you need to, and just do a self-care check-in. But I do want you to create a rhythm. How is everybody doing? How are we doing? How are we feeling? I don't hear anything. Look, I don't hear anything in the chat. Well, I asked you all earlier if you would like for Iman to bless us with a little something. Thank you, Jerry. Iman, would you mind adding a bit more salve to us before we close out? Is that okay, everybody? Are you all,
Yeah, what's
you all
up?
open to that before we leave? Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
That was great. That was great. And I love the idea of the baby steps thing, because there's this story that Will Smith tells all the time. When he was a kid, his father owned a shop, and they were building this wall in the shop, and he was getting really overwhelmed, and his dad said, you don't build a wall by thinking about building a wall. You build a wall brick by brick. You focus on laying that brick as well as you can so you don't get too overwhelmed. So same thing with this, you know. I'm trying to get zen and everything and enlightened, but it's brick by brick, baby steps, and they add up. Love it. All right, cool. So hopefully everyone can hear that water. Hit me if you can hear the water. Say I can hear the water. Okay, awesome. I thought it would be good just to kind of take in what Anana just said and close our eyes for a second. Everyone close your eyes and focus on the water. Listen to the water and the rhythm of the water. There's a spiritual weight in the water, and it's a song that they said that Harriet Tubman sang to signal the runaway slaves to get in the river or the creeks to throw off the scent of all the dogs and the people that were tracking them on the Underground Railroad. So right now I want you just to mentally wade in the water. I want you to throw off the scent of all the distractions and worries and problems and just listen. And now I want you to breathe for my count. So breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breathe out for 4, okay? So breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out, 2, 3, 4. You find peace in the rhythm of your breath. Rhythm is movement that's marked by the succession of strong and weak notes. Take a second to think of a time when life hit a strong note for you, a moment that effortlessly flowed, an unfettered laugh that rang out loud, a good-ass time. I want you to think about it for a second. Now think of a time when life struck a low note, a moment of nerve-wracking uncertainty or regret, a time when you may have been too afraid to push forward or to believe in yourself or even love yourself enough to be yourself. Think about that. Now breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. You see, it's all about the rhythm, the mixture of highs and lows, of confusion then clarity, of beauty then darkness, and we have to appreciate them both, for they create the song of our life. The beautiful crescendos of love and the slow but loud thumps of fear. And I don't know what note you're on right now, but whatever it is, it's okay. Because you are writing the song that only you can write, creating a unique testimony of how you made it through the valleys in order to reach your mountaintops, of how once you were blind but now you can see. You have to keep singing your song, no matter the tune, and keep giving thanks for the melody in you, because I promise you that it's a masterpiece that reveals itself when you master peace, in both the good times and the bad. And that peace lies in the rhythm. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Oh, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Yeah, you can open your eyes now. I, first of all, am beaming from the heart today to be able to be with you here and hear all these words from Anana and just be a part of this. So I can't wait to do it again. As we go into our everyday life and, you know, all the distractions start playing out, I hope that we can take some of these self-care tips with us, and I know I will. And I'm about to get fit because I fell off, y'all, so I'm about to do that for sure. And I'm gonna work on my mood. A lot of times I blame my circumstances for my mood, and I let other things distract me and kind of get in my whole energy field, whether it be the news or crazy presidents or all that stuff. And so, you know, and it's hard because there's so much fake in the news. Win or you lose, how do you choose when love ain't around? Faith ain't the man in the clouds holding you down. How do you stay sane? Most of these days I'm cool. Counting the views, hope you approve. Faking a beautiful life, comparing my shoes. Compare me to you, confusion is blowing my high. Trying to be loose, clouds of the blue, asking the questions. Why I need some way I can light up, yeah. Good waves come through my stereo. Sometimes you gotta get your mind right. Breathe in, let it go, yeah. Don't tell me it's improper, nah. I'll tell you it's devotional. Treetops is where I'm trying to go. I think I'm close, yeah. You got me saying yes, Lord. Take me where your light is. What I'm trying to find in this lost world, just people and some parking lots. You got me saying yes, Lord. How high can your high get, yeah? When good ain't really good yet, I don't know what they really talking about, yeah. What they talking about, 'cause ain't this a lovely day, yeah. To chase all these blues away, ain't this a lovely day, to chase all these blues away, yeah, 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 yeah. Should I blame it on the juice, baby? Blame it on the juice. Yeah, 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 y'all know this song. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on the juice, yeah. Blame it on the goose. Nah, it's not the juice. It's not the juice. It's really not even my circumstances, you know? There's a metaphor that says, if our reality is a mirror, then you can't tell the mirror to smile, you know? You gotta smile first. So, in order for our situations and our circumstances to change, we have to change first. And then we radiate that into our environment, you know? So, as we walk into our everyday lives, I just wanna say, it's up to you to protect your mood, your state of mind, and you can do this. And you can do that self-care plan. I'm gonna do that, and that's definitely gonna help. Anyways, I'm gonna sing one last song. Everyone's been amazing. I believe that this universe is all about vibe and vibrations, and this has been good vibes and vibrations. And this last song is called Vibration. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a couple dollars, we could drop it in the gas tank. Load this and drive it, we could take it to the fast lane. Attitude adjustment, I got it in the ashtray. We don't need no diamonds, we shine in the freeway. Yeah, as long as you're with me. Don't worry about a thing now. Ooh, good vibration, yeah. Ooh, good vibration. Ooh, good vibration, yeah. Ooh, good vibration. If gratitude's your point of view, then damn, we on the same page. Roll the window down and put your hands out like an airplane, like an airplane. You know what I mean, queens. Yeah. 'Cause we ain't got no money, but we filthy in love. My song is on, I'm turning it up. 'Cause ain't no point in stressing, we got an in the ashtray. We diamonds, we shine in the freeway, yeah. As long as you're with me. Don't worry about a thing now. Ooh, good vibration, yeah. Ooh, good vibration, yeah, yeah. Ooh, good vibration, yeah. Ooh, good vibration. Vibe, 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 yeah. good vibration, yeah. Ooh, good vibration. Ooh, good vibration. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah, good vibration. Yeah, so I want to thank everybody for coming and listening, and I definitely want to thank Tamika for having me, and Sandra Barnhill, Tanya Turnley, Regina Robertson, everyone that has made this event so amazing, and especially Anana. I keep wanting to do Anana. I don't know why I want to keep doing that, but that's what I want to keep doing. Anyways, I love you all, and I can't wait to do this again.